You ever watch infomercials? When I was a freshman in college, I didn't have a lot going on during the day, so I used to watch a lot of them. And some of my favorites were all the really insane kind of workout contraptions. Do you remember some of these? They kind of look like medieval torture devices. They've got really extreme names like the Core Blaster Extreme and the Abdoer Twist and the Rack and the Gazelle. You know, my favorite one though, and maybe you'll remember this, was the Ab Lounger. Do you remember the Ab Lounger? You remember the one, it looks like a glorified lawn chair, and they've got like a guy who looks kind of like Captain America on it, and he's just lounging his way to rock hard six-pack abs. And I remember thinking, oh man, I need to get on the Ab Lounger. My abs could look like that, just lounging just 20 minutes a day. But then we see the fine print scroll across the bottom of the commercial. And what does it say? It says, please use Ab Lounger in conjunction with a healthy diet and regular exercise. Oh, there's a catch. You don't just lounge all day. You don't just sit on it and do a couple sit-ups and then look like Captain America, do you? Because you can't lounge your way to health in the fitness world. That's not how it works. And it's not how it works in our spiritual lives either. You can't just eat spiritual junk food and expect to perform when it matters most. The Bible calls that zeal without knowledge. And at the same time, you can read scripture till you're blue in the face, but if you never act on what you read, that's just another recipe for a spiritual fat tire. The Bible calls that faith without works. So how do we strike a balance? Because if you may have guessed, at Foothills Fellowship Youth Group, we're not about ab loungers. We're not about quick fixes. We're not about short paths to maturity. We're about regular exercise and a healthy diet. So that's why we've been intentional about creating a culture here where we balance Bible study and worship and prayer and small group fellowship and intentional community with justice, with an outward focus, with a missional drive to bring the justice and peace of Jesus Christ to the community around us and into the world that we live in. So for every Bible study, there's a trip to a nursing home. And for every small group, there's time spent at an orphanage. And for every game of laser tag or frisbee or just screwing around, there's an evening spent with Denver's homeless community on the streets. So if you're looking for a youth group where you can belong, where you can fit in, where you can need other people and be needed by other people, and if you're looking for discipleship, for a place where God can make himself real to you and he can make himself real to others through you, and if you're looking for justice, for a place where you can have an impact in the world around you and in your community where you live, and most of all, if you're looking for a place where you can be connected in a world where teens are so often disconnected from each other, Foothills might be your place.